Hey guys, no, I haven't done a recording in a little while. Sorry, especially one for a radio. No longer in California. I have a new radio. Well, I still have the XTS, but I use a new radio system out here. It's called EDACS. It's 800 megahertz digital analog system. Most of the digital stuff up here is known as Pro Voice, and it's encrypted. So I got an analog radio. It's called a GE MPA, as it says. MPA on it, scan, and it's currently sitting on Sparks PD channel 1 right now. It's an okay radio. It's made of steel for the most part. Battery's plastic. There's the light. I'm trying to get. You can barely see the light. It's not really worth seeing. Sorry about that, guys. I know I got shitty lighting. So, different about this radio than Motorola. This right here is your volume knob. On a Motorola, that would be your channel knob. Mini, max. 16 channel. Emergency man down, which is programmed for my home channel, which is Sparks. And then that's the standard size antenna. It's just a little bit bigger than a than a 800 stubby for Motorola.
10-4, good night.
And it shows the radio ID numbers when they talk. Have scan lists on here. Now, what makes this radio a lot better than Motorola in one way is I can listen to everything programmed per system. And now, you're all probably thinking system, oh, so like the entire system, you know, the entire Nevada system. No. Instead of calling the 16 channels a zone, GE calls them systems. And you can actually have more than 16 channels per system. You can actually, on this radio, it's around 50 channels per system on this radio. So you can scan all 50 channels, and you can literally scan them all. And to know if a channel's in the scan list, since my home channel's not in the scan list, you can't probably see it, but right next to the bat indicator right there, it's got an S. If you have that S that's in scan, that's in the scan list. The display's older. It's an older display. It's okay radio. I mean, it's heavy. The connector, the accessory port connector's right there above the button for the transmit. And they actually screw in. If you see that big hole right there in the middle above the dots and below the dots, below it, that's actually the screw. And then that hole to the far left, up left, is actually the same style pin that would be depressed if you had a public safety mic. You put the mic on there, it depresses that pin, no longer need an antenna on your radio to receive. Similar to Motorola's design. This is the radio, belt clip, everything. So the belt clip goes in right here, just slides right on in. Turn this radio off and on. It is right there.
51 traffic. 51.
Greg in Industrial, Nevada, 319, X-ray John Nora, it's on a Ford Ranger.
10-4.
Radio was on. Radio off. Radio comes back on. This is what it looks like when it comes back on. It'll beep. Yeah.
151 Sparks, confirming 319 X-ray John Nora.
So this radio is set up different because there's so many channels for this system. I actually have to change the channels on the radio by pressing this button right here, which is called the step, and I'll change it up. So SP1, SP2, SP TAC, TAC 1, 2, 3. Now, if I want to go backwards, so I want to go back, say, to Sparks PD channel 1, I press the blue channel, which is labeled second. Press it and then immediately press this button and hold down. Now you have to hold the button down.
Washoe, 1 North 41 traffic.
And there's Washoe County right now.
1 North 41.
That's our north channel.
Sun Valley Boulevard and East 2nd Avenue in the parking lot of Golden Gate Gas.
Okay, he's just doing a traffic stop. So it's pretty much how the channel up and down works. This is scan on and off. So we'll say scan over there. Then turn off. Now, I got all the local channels here that are non-digital, non-encrypted, programmed in here. Now, say I want to listen to fire. I'm on channel 1, which is set up for PD. Channel 2, which goes to Washoe. I'll say WC. Fire. Press the home button. Puts me on Reno's fire dispatch channel, and then of course change all the channels here. So that's pretty much the overlay of this radio. It's an okay radio. I enjoy it. It works for what I need. I do plan on upgrading to a P700, or no, 700P, I'm sorry. In the next couple of weeks, I'll hopefully get a video of that. And that's about it. If you guys got any questions, comments, let me know. I do not program these radios. I do not have the software to. The radio is set up to not transmit. I pressed the PTT button. Nothing. So that's the nice thing about GE radios is you can program them system-wide to not transmit at all. They make literally the best scanner in the world. No system key is required to program a GE radio. So no laws are being broke, no federal laws, nothing is being broken. It's not encrypted, no encryption laws. It's a police scanner. So for any of you anti-trunking listening people, yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with this radio. Next radio I get is going to be programmed the same way. And got any questions, let me know. The person who I have programmed these radios, his website's called EDACS.com or org. I forget what it is. I repeat, EDACS.com or org. It's one of those. Go to their website. He has all the information. Or if you just put in programming for GE radio, put in GE MPA programming, he'll pop up on Craigslist. I mean, not Craigslist, on eBay. He's also on eBay. Sells a lot of MRKs and Jaguar P7100s. So for digital, Pro Voice, Aegis. So, alright. I plan on getting a couple Astro Sabres and VHF with full P25 and encryption. They got horror flash codes, no MODAT, sadly. But, yeah, I'll do some videos by I'm getting those in January. Getting a sweet deal for 2 of them, full package, small battery, the small lithium-ion batteries. So, yeah, it's going to be a nice little package. That'll be great in 2 months for you guys to check out. Alright, guys, I'm also getting a 40 caliber high point. Picking that up on the 1st of November. So expect to see a video of that and also a shooting video. So, and for you guys that don't like high points, sorry. Cheap, reliable, and it's a nice gun. Alright guys, talk to you later. Have a good night. Like I said, comments,
51 today, verbal warning.
questions,
51.
let me know.